Distribution replenishment ensures that inventory is available at the right locations, in the right quantities, and at the right time to satisfy customer demand while supporting organizational objectives. A primary tool used in distribution planning is Distribution Requirements Planning, DRP, which systematically determines replenishment needs throughout the distribution network. DRP extends the logic of Material Requirements Planning, MRP, into the distribution environment by translating forecasted demand into time-phased replenishment requirements. It helps organizations monitor inventory levels across multiple facilities and coordinate replenishment activities among warehouses, distribution centers, and manufacturing locations. Through effective replenishment planning, organizations improve service levels, reduce stockouts, optimize inventory investment, and strengthen overall supply chain performance. Distribution requirements planning monitors both inventory quantities and inventory locations throughout the distribution channel. The system uses demand forecasts, customer orders, inventory balances, safety stock levels, lead times, and planned receipts to determine future replenishment requirements. By maintaining visibility across the distribution network, DRP enables organizations to identify potential shortages before they occur and initiate replenishment actions proactively. Unlike traditional inventory control methods that focus primarily on individual locations, DRP evaluates inventory requirements across interconnected facilities. This network-wide perspective improves coordination between distribution centers and manufacturing operations, while ensuring that inventory remains aligned with supply and demand plans established through broader planning processes. Organizations use various warehouse replenishment systems, depending on product characteristics, customer requirements, and operational objectives. Common approaches include push systems, pull systems, reorder point systems, periodic review systems, and time-phased replenishment systems. Push systems rely on forecasts and centralized planning decisions to replenish inventory, while pull systems trigger replenishment based on actual consumption or customer demand. Reorder point systems initiate replenishment when inventory reaches predefined thresholds, whereas periodic review systems evaluate inventory at scheduled intervals. Time-phase systems, such as DRP, generate replenishment plans using future demand projections and lead times. Each replenishment approach offers unique advantages and limitations related to responsiveness, inventory investment, forecasting requirements, and operational complexity. Developing an effective distribution plan requires integrating demand forecasts, inventory policies, replenishment strategies, transportation capabilities, and customer service objectives. The process begins with understanding expected demand at each distribution location and determining the inventory required to support that demand. Distribution planners evaluate inventory targets, replenishment frequencies, lead times, safety stock requirements, and network constraints to create coordinated replenishment schedules. These plans guide product movement throughout the distribution network and establish inventory positioning strategies. Effective distribution plans improve customer service while minimizing logistics costs and inventory investment. They also provide important inputs to sales and operations planning, S&OP, and help align operational execution with strategic objectives. Location-specific forecasting is an essential component of replenishment planning because demand patterns often vary significantly across markets and distribution facilities. Organizations develop forecasts at individual distribution centers, warehouses, retail locations, or customer regions to capture local demand characteristics. These forecasts consider factors such as customer demographics, seasonal patterns, promotional activities, market trends, and regional preferences. Forecast accuracy at the location level directly influences replenishment effectiveness, inventory performance, and customer service outcomes. By combining location-specific demand information with aggregate planning data, organizations can create more accurate replenishment plans and allocate inventory more effectively throughout the distribution network. Distribution plans and master schedules must be reviewed regularly to support sales and operations planning, S&OP, decisions, and maintain alignment across the organization. Distribution planning provides visibility into future inventory requirements, replenishment needs, and distribution capacity constraints. This information helps management evaluate whether supply plans can support forecasted demand and customer service objectives. Distribution requirements may also influence production schedules, procurement activities, transportation planning, and inventory investment decisions. Integrating distribution planning with S&OP enables organizations to identify imbalances early, evaluate alternatives, and make informed decisions. This coordination strengthens alignment between strategic objectives, tactical plans, and operational execution activities. Developing replenishment planning parameters for stock-keeping units (SKUs) is critical to effective inventory management within the distribution network. Parameters typically include safety stock levels, reorder quantities, replenishment lead times, order frequencies, lot sizing rules, and service level targets. These parameters are established based on demand variability, forecast accuracy, supplier performance, transportation considerations, and customer service requirements. Bills of distribution support replenishment planning by defining relationships among facilities and identifying product flow paths throughout the network. Similar to bills of material in manufacturing, bills of distribution provide the structural framework required for DRP calculations. Properly configured replenishment parameters improve inventory availability while controlling inventory carrying costs and operational complexity. Time phase planning logic is the foundation of distribution requirements planning and creates a direct linkage between DRP, sales and operations planning, and master scheduling. DRP calculates projected inventory balances over future time periods and determines when replenishment orders must be released to maintain desired inventory levels. Planned distribution orders generated by DRP become demand inputs for supplying facilities, including distribution centers and manufacturing plants. These requirements ultimately influence master production schedules and capacity planning activities. In this way, DRP serves as a critical connecting mechanism between customer demand, inventory management, distribution operations, and production planning. The integration of DRP with S&OP and master scheduling ensures coordinated decision-making across the entire supply chain and supports effective execution of organizational plans.